I just wanted to congratulate everyone on the stock market hitting record highs. I know you feel so much richer now. You feel so much better off. I know. Me too. Me too. So, I've been I have been dreaming lately, but the dreams have been very chaotic and stupid and kind of incoherent. Not really interesting enough to share. However, I did have one the other night that was, yeah, I made it, but just barely. It's super late. What's going on? Um, I was like a pilot or something, and I flew a plane really drunk. And upon landing, I went to some hotel where I continued drinking and proceeded to purchase a Russian submarine online in this dream. So I spent money to buy a Russian submarine. And then I woke up in the dream from my drunken stupor in this very, I can actually feel the hangover in the dream, which I think was kind of funny. And then I like tried to I tried to sell it back or something. Like these people came and they brought me my submarine. And I'm like, no, no, I don't need it. Please give me the money back. It was so dumb. Like, that's the kind of dreams I've been having. Like, stupid scenarios that are just like hardly even worth talking about. Speaking of drunk, though, I've actually had a lot of drunken dreams throughout my life. And I've had a lot of dreams on substances too in the dream, which I think is pretty interesting. Anywho, so what's going on with the owl? Okay, what's going on with the owl? I used to see it constantly. You guys know this, especially those who have been following me for a long time. It really peaked. The sightings of this owl really peaked around 2019, 2020. And when I say this is abnormal, I mean that in the most intense sort of way. It would fly over my windshield when I would drive around for work to patrol places. It would be in one place flying over my windshield, then I'll be on the opposite side of town, and it'll be flying over my windshield again, right over me. Speaking of drinking, I've abstained for several days after a 3-week binge. That's good, Vero. Alcohol is the devil after all, just like foosball. So, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, so I saw it very frequently. There were periods of time where I saw it every single day. And then it started to like dwindle down, these sightings. And then they just stopped completely. But one of the ones I'll never forget, and is the most memorable one to me, was it literally, several years back, it literally flew out of the direction of my front door. I was already near it, and flew so close to me that I felt its wings on my face, and it gave me this super intense gaze. And those eyes, I've never seen anything like it in my life. They were so intense, so hypnotic, so wise, and so piercing. They didn't look like an owl's eyes. They looked almost like a very powerful human's eyes. Like there was a communication there, there was a intelligence there. So yeah, it has returned, oddly enough, but it returned in a strange way. I don't know if this is connected, but notice this pattern where I had that road rage guy some weeks ago. Then I saw it near my apartment afterwards, flying over me. Now I had another strange incident with vehicles. This time it was the vehicles first, and then the owl flew by my workplace, looked me straight in the eye, but this time it was from a distance. It was quite far. Now I tried to scour the internet to give you guys an idea of what it looks like, and I couldn't find anything quite like it. I mean, this thing is just absolutely massive, with a huge wingspan, very large head. But if you look at the thumbnail, that is the closest representation I can find, except the one I see is larger than that one. So, interesting that the sightings peaked in 2020 before the Lollapalooza of stupidity began. Epic stupidity. So I'm just kind of maybe wondering, is the sighting a sign of the next stage of this stupid reality doing its monstrously hideous things? Well, yeah, I see regular barn owls around here once in a while, which are native to this area, and they are tiny as hell. They're maybe, I don't know, like 8 inches tall, 9. I mean, this one is not like that at all. It's very strange. It doesn't even look native to this area or anything like that. And personally, this is my personal opinion, I don't actually think it's an owl. I think it's something else. What that is, I don't know. It's probably not anything positive, though, because in case you haven't noticed, the reality just tricks and traps and tricks and traps and tricks and traps and endless looping cycles. So, as much as I'd love to believe it's some loving sign, when I first saw it, I actually thought it was the spirit of my late grandfather. But I highly doubt that at this point. So, I guess let's see what's to come of this, if this is foreshadowing another event. I really do want to figure out what the message is. That's kind of really bothering me, guys. I want to find out what the message is, but it's like clues that lead to nowhere. Just like this reality. You know, it's astonishing that we're at 2026, basically. It's like the year just started. And it's not that even time is going fast. It's like time is like spiraling. Like I feel like we're spiraling into a vortex. Like it's just getting faster and faster into this vortex. I don't know. For next year, my prediction is the stock market will hit record highs, and that's about it. More staged events, more dangling carrots, and that's about it, unfortunately. I've been having way more memories and dreams of childhood lately and old friends. You know, funny you say that, because I just reflected back on my childhood the other day myself. But again, whenever I think of that it always feels in my soul like that was another life. Like that wasn't even me. Like I'm observing a totally different reality compared to now. And there's this profound disconnect between who I experienced myself in the past and who I'm experiencing right now. It's like there's a big divide there. And it's a very uncanny, unpleasant feeling, actually. But yeah, so what's the owl, guys?